pastors who pee sitting down. We got the President of the United States probably pee sitting down. We got a bunch of preachers, we got a bunch of leaders who don't stand up and piss against the wall like a man. And I'm going to tell you something. That's what's wrong with America. You don't like it? You don't like an old-fashioned Bible that tells you what being a man's all about? Because it's called the King James Bible.
Somebody need to take his 501c3. Now, there are a lot of problems I have with that commentary right there. Now, the first one I'm going to address, which is the personal thing. And I want everybody to understand that this has nothing to do with religion or manhood or anything of the sort. But every man should be peeing while they're sitting down anyway. It's better for your health. That in itself is one reason why every man should pee while sitting, because at least it lessens your chance of urinary tract infections. Also, it empties your bladder more completely and more efficiently because the muscles relax instead of you standing up and your muscles being contracted, which means that you're going to be carrying around waste in your bladder longer, urinary tract infection. And if you're an older man and you're dealing with things like prostate cancer or any kind of other issues, then sitting is actually more beneficial to you so that you can empty your bladder better. Now, the other thing, if you got a good strong stream, that splashback, I don't like that splashback. Splashback hit, get on your clothes, or if you're wearing some shorts, get on your leg. Nah, I don't like that splashback. So I'm going to take a seat, sir. I'm going to take a seat. Call me less than a man if you want to. I don't particularly care. I don't like that splashback. And since I'm on the subject matter here real quick for another health reason, men, I can't stand when I see this. When you go to the bathroom, and I know a lot of y'all look at me when I do it when we go in the public bathroom, I wash my hands first. The reason why, you've been touching everything out there. Then you're going to go in the bathroom and touch your buddy right there. Putting everything outside on your buddy. Wash your hands before you use the restroom. Then you can wash your hands after, but please wash your hands first. All right? Don't nobody want all that. You don't want to put all that on your friend down there. Now, let's get to the other subject matters in here. So this is typical American bullshit where we're going to challenge where your manhood is judged based on whether or not you pee standing up. And I know he really means it as an allegory, but he's basically telling these other pastors and telling the president, because he's obviously, during the time frame that this video was made, he's a Republican most likely, and so he's saying that, hey, you ain't man enough, you need to man up, and you probably pee sitting down, being basically calling them a woman, saying that women are weak. And we're talking about political positions. We're not talking about lifting weights or physical lifting. We're talking about mental stability, mental strength. And basically he's saying that women are weak. And I guarantee the women in that church was like, yes, pastor, yes, pastor. Which is ridiculous, and I don't understand why women follow these men who speak so demeaning towards them. Now, the other thing, he said that the Bible teaches you, the King James, which is one of the most arid versions of the Bible, teaches you that teaches you how to be a man. What kind of man does the Bible talk about you should be? Should you be the type of man that sells his daughters off for bride prices? Is that the type of man you should be? Should you be the man like Judah, who sleeps with a prostitute as he's going to market, and then when he comes back and can't find the prostitute, he then just says, oh well, and then when he finds out that his daughter-in-law Tamar, who he had lied to, didn't fulfill his promise to her, I should say, was pregnant, wanted to kill her until he found out that he was the one that slept with her, and then claimed that she was more righteous. Is that the kind of man you want to be? No, I know. You people out there, y'all like Boaz. I hear women all the time and men all the time talking about something. I got to find my Ruth because I'm Boaz, and I got to find my Boaz because I'm Ruth. Yeah, Boaz, the guy who saw a hot little young chick gleaming from his crops and said, hey, you know what? Let me sugar daddy her and give her a little extra. Make sure y'all leave some stuff for her. And then when he go get drunk and hanging out at the little press, she comes up and nuzzles at the bottom of his feet after Naomi and I got her all spiffied up. They get that poom poom and that ping ping, and then they trick the elders in the community saying that you don't want to take on. We got to do something about this Ruth and Naomi lady. I mean, somebody got to take them on. So, you know what? And I know you the elder and you're supposed to take her on. You have first rights. But you know what? If you take her, she's young. She's going to want children. You sure you want to take on more responsibility like that and raise a whole nother family from kids? Because all your kids are grown. Nah, I don't want to do that. Tell you what, here's my left shoe. I'll take her. So you want an old conniving, sneaky ass man like Boaz. Or maybe you want David, who sees a woman bathing butt naked that's not his woman, calls her to his court, has sex with her, tries to send her back, finds out she's pregnant. Instead of manning up to it, gets her, kills her husband because he, well, first tried to trick her husband to go sleep with her so the husband to think that's his baby. But then when he finds out that the dude don't want to go home to his wife, have the dude killed, and then marries the lady, loses the child, and then produces some more offspring with this lady. Maybe you want that kind of guy. Maybe that is that the kind of guy? Is that what we're looking for? That's what being a man is, being somebody who tricked people like Jacob, tricking Laban, and being tricked like Jacob was tricked. So you're easily tricked and you trick. So is we supposed to be like that? Are we supposed to be like the sons of Jacob who threw their brother in a pit and then sold their brother into slavery? Are we supposed to be like that? Or Joseph, who tricks his brothers and until he brings their father back to them, and he kind of decently all right after that? Or are we supposed to be like Moses, who commits a crime and runs away and then tries to come back and act like ain't nothing happened? We supposed to be like that? Or gets out into the desert and kills 3,000 of his people because they decide to worship a golden calf? Who are you trying to be like? You're supposed to be like Jesus and go flip some tables? You're supposed to be like Jesus and call the Sumerian woman and a Canaanite woman and all her people dogs? Are we supposed to be like that? And then has to get admonished by that woman? Is that who you're supposed to be? Or gets pressured by his mother to make some wine when the people are already drunk? Is that the kind of man that you're supposed to be? Yeah, there really isn't a good example of manhood in this Bible other than narcissistic, patriarchal assholes. That's about it. Liars all throughout. Abraham, hey, Sarah, tell them you're my sister because they might try to kill me because you look so damn good at 80 years old. They might want your poom poom. So, oh, yeah, you know what? She is my sister. Oh, you going to give us a whole bunch of gold and all that kind of stuff? Oh, when we get to the next city, we're going to pull the same scam. You want that? You want them lying? Those lying ass men. That's the manhood that you want. Yeah. Y'all have a great day. And always remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations. Be these kind of fucking men.